Hey everyone, this is Etho. Thanks for joining me. Today, Minecraft Beta 1.5 came out, which is pretty cool. Lots of new and exciting changes have been made that the community is all excited about. As you can see, the Baconator does not drop cooked pork chops. That's one of the changes that pigs, when they're killed by fire, they drop cooked pork chops. So I might be changing that. Lots of cool things came out in the patch that I'm going to be talking about. We're going to dedicate the whole episode to the patch. New video settings. Don't really know what this does except lower my frames per second in half. Cuts it in half. Can change the GUI. I think larger auto is the best. And we have achievements. Not one of the most exciting features for me, but I do like it. I'm not going to complain about extra features to the game, and it adds a little bit of fun. I like the way they have them set up. I think the way they're set up, they can keep adding more and more achievements to it and make the diagram bigger. So just have basic ones for now. And also we have statistics, which I like a lot more. I like to know what I've been up to in the game. I've only played it an hour since the patch came out, and part of that was while I was AFK, so maybe half an hour. Yeah. Lots of cool things. Let's head down. Of course, one thing now, you need solid ladders. But when you craft ladders now, you'll get 2 instead of 1, so kind of isn't a big deal. One thing I do not like, though, is you can no longer jump and catch a ladder that's 3 high, which is something I do a lot normally, because I think the part that climbs the ladder now is your feet, your lower half, so it's kind of unfortunate. I've been talking with a guy called Neutron. I think I said his name right. He was having trouble with his mob system in 1.4. And I'm pretty sure everybody has been. Mine still worked, but I noticed the rate was a lot lower. And now it's back to normal with 1.5, so that's cool. It's working very fast again. Of course, the highlight of the patch is probably the new booster stuff. That's what I've been playing around with mostly. So, one thing I really like about these things is it's now possible to have minecarts going around in an infinite loop without stopping. Before that was a real problem, because that's what I was trying to do with my storage room here, to have an infinite loop. And even now, when you log out, you'll notice the minecart's just on an open track. If you leave and come back, ooh, that's loading slow. Why is that loading so slow? It keeps going. So they added, well, they didn't add it, but now when the world saves, it saves the momentum of the minecart in the file. So when it loads the file, it still has the same momentum, and it doesn't stop dead on the track, which is very cool. So I'll be able to hook up my minecart system really easily now. This is going to become very useful for my secret project as well, which I will hopefully get to eventually. I guess I may as well show you how to craft the new stuff, even though you've probably seen it a million times already now. So I like how they make it use gold. Gold now has a real purpose, a real use. So that's how you make the booster rails, the powered rails. Make 6 doing that, and you can make detector rails with a pressure plate instead of a stick there. Oh. Okay, I don't know how to make detector rails. Alright, give me a sec. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I don't consider myself a Minecraft professional, really. I guess it's you use iron instead of gold. And you get 6, so that's pretty good. 1 iron each, and same with the boosters. They're 1 gold each to make. Okay, and yeah, sticks. Like I said, you get 2 now. That's pretty cool, I think. It actually works out better, I think. Especially if you're doing something like an eats road. Oh yeah, I should probably show you guys what's up with eats. Because some people said in my channel comments that it's not working. When in fact it still is. Yeah, the cool thing about getting 2 ladders now is you can make eats roads a lot easier because you get twice as many and you don't need to make them go up. If what I said made any sense. That seems to be fine. When I came in there though, the boats were everywhere. Like they all got out of position somehow from the patch. But when I reloaded it seemed to work fine, so no worries. And no, I haven't extended the road at all yet. Can only do so many things, you know. Oops. I guess I should try to make sure it still works if I have 3 boats in. That's important when you're making an eats road. Always test with 3 boats. And yeah, they still line up properly. It's only if you steer a boat and then ride it into a return thing that they seem to get messed up. Oh, that was weird. I wonder why the 2 boats shot out. Seem to be having lag spikes. A little bit different than normal. Anyway, I'll look into that more later. Oh, that sucks. I can't even get out of here. How about now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to focus on the minecarts, but first I want to look at a couple other things. Now, a very cool new feature. Say you want to quickly put items in your chests. If you hold down shift and then click on them, they instantly get added without having to drag and drop them. And same with taking them out, hold shift and they go into your inventory. So that is really cool for saving time. It does not work with dispensers though, which really sucks for me. So I'll probably start using chests a lot more. And what else is new? And we got new saplings, which is also one of my favorite things about the new patch. I'm a little scared to go outside though, for obvious reasons. Oh yeah, I'm going to take you up to my tree farm. Show you something I found interesting. So these were all these type of saplings before the patch, but after the patch, they got randomly switched to the new kinds as well. How can you hit me when I'm up here? Oh. Wait, I thought I was on fancy. Haha. I almost think the performance is better now with the new patch. Although I am getting those strange lag spikes. Although I've always been getting lag spikes. But the new lag spikes are different somehow. But they're shorter. I don't know, it's strange. Yeah, so the saplings were randomly switched. Kinda like many patches ago when the trees' leaves were randomly switched to the 3 different kinds of leaves. I'm gonna skip ahead today. Alright, this is a little better, right? Right. Yes, much better. So, the saplings, there's now 3 kinds. Yeah, I don't have the normal kind. Can grow them with bone meal. I can grow them in any biome, I'm pretty sure, even though they're normally biome specific, which is weird. And so now you have 3 types of renewable wood. You have 3 types of renewable wood, which is cool. I just found out like 2 weeks ago that there's this dark wood here. I didn't know that. I thought it was the same as the regular wood, but it's not. Because I don't have any of these trees really in my LP world. You have to go pretty far to see one. And they dropped the new saplings, so that's very cool. Very liking that feature. And also there's weather now, which is great. I still haven't seen it though. So it rains and it snows, and when it snows it replaces the ice and the snow on the ground in snowy biomes. Which is great because I've always wanted to build in a snowy biome, but I don't know, I really don't like wrecking the landscape, and pretty much anything you do is gonna wreck the landscape before, because you had biome specific trees that you couldn't regrow, and you had the snow. So, and if you like spilt water or something, it would destroy tons and tons of snow blocks that you could never get back. So now you can live in snowy biomes and still have them look like snowy biomes, so that's cool. I might build a base in a snowy biome. I hear someone creeping. Yes. No, you're not allowed in here. No. Sorry. Whoa! There we go. Okay. Is that it? Is that everything? Can I talk about minecarts now? Yes, I think I can talk about minecarts now. I'm going to get set up and then I'll look into them a bit. Okay, we're not going to do minecarts just yet. I forgot to... There's something else I wanted to point out about saplings. It's now possible to mix and match leaves with different kinds of wood. So for example, if you like these messed up trees, I think these are alpha trees still. It's possible to do that, to make trees like this, or to mix leaves with different kinds of wood, however you like. So for example, I have the dark wood from these type of trees, and I'm going to mix it with the leaves from these type of trees. It's actually something I never see people do for some reason. I don't know. Don't really know why people don't mess around with their like making shapes and stuff out of tree wood and leaves. This is probably going to kill me. Probably doesn't need to be that deep. Oh, maybe it does. Actually, give me a sec. I'm just going to do this off camera. Was there a point to this? I think I was just looking for an excuse to make a giant creeper head out of wood and leaves for some reason. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I was showing that you can mix different leaves with different types of wood. So I have this type of wood from these trees with leaves from these type of trees. And it's possible to mix the 3 types of wood with the 3 types of leaves. I think that was my point. And also I want to show you guys, because this isn't done very often, I don't think, that you can make shapes and stuff out of leaves this way, which is especially useful if you're making gardens and stuff and you want leaves shaped in different ways, make vines or whatever. As long as you have wood within, I think, 4 blocks of a leaf, the leaf will not die. Something like that. So you can place your wood blocks and then grow trees and then kill the trees and their leaves will stay on the logs you placed first. Yeah. Okay. Something else I'm noticing now is that these new saplings don't like to grow in closed off spaces, it seems. Not as well as the other type, the normal type of trees. Like they really don't want to grow. They might not be able to. Oh, it might be because my glass blocks are too low. They might need more vertical space. I'll look into that more later, I guess. Alright, now we can talk about the new powered rails and the detectors. As you can see, this cart is still going. It has been for, I think, 2 hours now on this loop. Keeps working even if you log off. So I see a lot of potential in this. The new tracks, they can't curve at the moment. I don't know if they ever will. And you need to power them with redstone in order for them to propel the cart. Otherwise they act as brakes. If I push this cart over the brake, it'll stop pretty instantly. If you apply power to it when it's on the powered rail, nothing happens. It needs to be going a direction in order for it to get boosted. So what that means is you still need some way to get the carts going, so we'll still probably need to use door boosters or something like that. So the old way is not completely lost. And yeah, gets launched. But you'll notice that, how far did that go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 tracks. This one's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this one's going farther without being boosted. And so what that means is these boosters do not instantly bring the cart up to speed. So you'll need several of them. The Minecraft wiki says, like, if you're in a cart, it loses momentum a lot slower. So if you're in a cart, to maintain maximum speed, you need to space the powered boosters 16 blocks apart for maximum speed, and they go up to 128 blocks in between each other. So to keep the cart going at 8 blocks per second or whatever, you need them 16 blocks apart. One every 16 blocks. So that's fairly reasonable, I'd say. But if you're out of the cart, they lose momentum a lot faster. A lot faster. I think you need to space them probably 3 or 4 blocks apart to keep the cart going at a decent speed. Oh yeah, another thing about these, which I think is pretty cool. If you apply power to the booster, it transfers to all adjacent ones. So this one torch is powering all these boosters. So that's cool. I'm guessing it goes for 16 blocks, but I'm not sure. The best way of powering them probably is to put the torch underneath the boosters so it's hidden instead of on the side. And the detector rails, they send out power, I think, if you're in the cart and go over them. They don't detect empty carts. So you still might need to use wooden pressure plates for that if you need to detect empty carts. Oh, they do detect empty carts. Oh, very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna get my thoughts together a little bit here, and then I'll start talking some more. The old booster methods still work, which is great. So old stations should still keep working, and old applications like Pez dispensers and that should still they'll still probably be used, but they might be done a little differently now. The test I'm doing is just placing a minecart here. This is my 3rd time doing this now, and all 3 times it ends up exactly here. That's how far it goes with that boost. So what I want to see is if it's going to go farther. Actually, ah, nuts. No. Ah, I hate doing that. Okay, I'm going to just have one. I'm going to place one of these boosters here. And I want to see if it goes farther. Mixing the old booster system with the new tracks. Looks about the same to me. So I think these things only add momentum if the cart's going slower than the maximum momentum that they can apply. And the old boosters make carts have momentum higher than the maximum for these, so I think that's why it didn't go any farther. It's kind of interesting. I called him 464. It just started raining. First time seeing it. I'm a little worried something bad's gonna happen. You can see like a line in the sky right down here. And one going down here too. It's pretty cool though, I like it. I was just in the middle of setting something up and I just wrecked it straight. Yeah, I think people will still be using door boosters and stuff like that. Originally, you know, I thought the way they were going to implement these new power rails was I'm really liking the rain. I thought a cart would like go over to the brake and stop, and then you could hook up a button to the power rail, and when you press the button it would send power to it and then it would shoot the cart off. That's how I thought it was going to work. That would have been a lot simpler, I think, but then it would have been only one direction. But with door boosters, they have this slope here, which is what will allow the carts to go forward. Let's try this out. I got one booster here, one booster here. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see. Not enough force. You can make it. Just barely got on the door from that one. Yeah, that's not enough. They'll need more momentum. Let's try make this one longer. I wonder how long the rain lasts for. Okay, let's try this now. Hopefully I'll make it up the hill and onto the door properly. Yep. I don't know. It's gonna require a bit of effort to get this working in a way we can actually use it. Because at the moment, with these new boosters, I don't see any way you can press a button and have a cart start moving without using the old boosters at the moment. I'm gonna have to keep looking into that. If you can't do it, I'm sure you can somehow. But if you can't, then they're pretty much useless in my opinion. Because the only other way is to put a cart down and then push it yourself. Anyway, that's the end of our episode today. Thank you for watching. I'm going to keep investigating this stuff, and I'll try to figure out how to implement it better. And the new features of the patch. It's a very cool patch. I'm very excited about it. And yeah, thanks for watching. And until next time.